What's up, guys? Carl Cooper here with OnTheBlack.com. Today is Wednesday, August the 12th, 2009, and I'm here to give you a Mets-Diamondbacks series recap. So the Mets dropped 2 out of 3 to Arizona in this 3-game series here, and what's a little surprising about that is the Mets normally play really well when they go to Arizona. They've never actually been swept in Arizona, and usually they do well when they go there. So a little surprising that they lost 2 out of 3, but in the first couple games of the series, they were really played really lackluster and really sort of didn't get after it, played lackadaisical, made stupid mistakes and stuff like that. And in my opinion, for the first time this year, the Mets really showed signs of a team that knows they're not making the playoffs and really kind of just going through the motions in the first couple games. Now, it was good to see them come back today and get a win in the third game and actually show a little fight there. Castillo coming off the bench with a pinch hit was key in this game. Corey Sullivan also played well in this game as well. So showed a little fight coming back today, which is good to see. In other news for the Mets, word is that Carlos Delgado has strained his oblique muscle down in Florida, and I think he'll be returning to NYC to be further evaluated. But this kind of pushes back Delgado's timeline for coming back this year. And it might be pretty safe to say that he just might not come back at all this year, and we may have seen the last of Carlos Delgado in a Mets uniform. So we'll see how the rest of the year goes. And in other news, Adam Rubin, who writes for the Daily News, on his blog today talked about the Mets answering the call of their fans and responding to the criticism of the lack of Mets stuff in Citi Field. Apparently this weekend, the team will be wearing throwback uniforms, and they will be displaying pictures throughout the stadium of fan favorites and some classic moments in Mets history. So looking forward this weekend to see what that all looks like. And now it's time for my Who's Hot, Who's Not segment. Who's Hot? Corey Sullivan. 4 for 8 in the series against Arizona. He played the last 2 games. He did not play in the first game. So 4 for 8 in these last 2 games. 2 triples. Those triples came today, and playing a really good center field. So, even though some of the Mets players are just kind of going through the motions here, Sullivan taking advantage of the opportunity that he's getting and trying to really impress Mets management. And I think he's looking ahead and trying to fight for a spot on the Mets roster next year. So Corey Sullivan, hot right now for the New York Mets. And on the flip side, who's not hot? Livan Hernandez. In his last 2 starts, 9 innings pitched, 12 earned runs. Absolutely terrible for Livan Hernandez. And I got to think that if it wasn't for all the injuries that the Mets have to their starting rotation, that Hernandez might be out of there. I read in some places today that Manuel's actually considering starting someone else the next time Hernandez's spot comes around in the rotation. So we'll see what happens there. But not good for Livan Hernandez. 9 innings pitched, 12 earned runs. Up next for the Mets is a 4-game series as the Mets return to Citi Field against the San Francisco Giants starting Friday night. Again, the Mets will be wearing throwback uniforms throughout the weekend, and the Mets will be displaying more Mets memorabilia throughout Citi Field. So interesting to see what that looks like in terms of the games. I'm interested to see Parnell make his second start to see if he can improve and build upon his first start, maybe go deeper into the game. And that's it for my series recap, guys. Let me know what you think, and talk to you soon.